How's it going, guys? It is David Claydon from KZR Racing once again, and here we are in Wreckfest for a little bit of fun, some wanton destruction. After the whole issue with my PC going wrong, I feel the need to take it out on a few other unsuspecting AI drivers in this wonderful game that we all enjoy playing. So we're just going to skip the pleasantries. We're at the Dirt Devil Stadium. We're going to get right into it as we go and count down from 3, and we are away. 5 laps at Dirt Devil Stadium against Class C cars. We're just gonna go for it really, and just see how well we can proceed. See if we can get a couple of wins here. But I'll be happy just wrecking a few of these AI to take my frustrations out. Get as we quickly go through the top. Go through the corner, and we already get picked up and spun out thanks to the hot rod. Oh, straight into the door from the Nexus RS, and we're collected with the Volvo Estate and the hot rod. Dropped all the way down to 16th place as we're now making up some more positions. In fact, and that's only just the end of the first lap. And our car is mangled. Doesn't really do justice to health bar. The car is absolutely in a state right now as the Puma comes straight across the front of us, and we lose some more damage. But yeah, no, we've finally got the PC working now, so we're just going to have a little bit of fun with this with Wreckfest. We'll probably we're going to probably stick with this circuit until we eventually do get a win, providing we don't keep getting held up in this manner. But we're through. We've cracked the top 10 now. We're in 8th. So hopefully, if the guys up front can have a little bit, have some few more wrecks of their own, we might be able to claw our way back here as we take the jumps over the first section. Dirt Devil Stadium is just a fun little triangle course with these jumps and that. The tricky Wreckfest's own tricky triangle. Anyone who knows what watches NASCAR and IndyCar will know of Pocono as a Hemi breaker. Can't really do much about moving this guy out of the way. His car is much bigger than mine, so we'll cut underneath him. Onto lap 4 now, penultimate lap, and we're up into 5th place. We've really got to hopefully get a move on. Hopefully these guys up front will crash, and hopefully we'll crash. There is a few guys already out actually. I'll put the damage on in intense just to hopefully mix it up with a bit of Carnage in that as we take the jump, stay away from the edge. We did get underneath Road Warrior. We are now up into 3rd as more cars have dropped out. So these are the leaders just ahead of me, and we've got 1 lap to try and get back up to them. Thundercat there as a bit of an oversteer moment. This is going to allow us to get the run along the outside. Now we've just he's still there on the inside. He's tried to hook me and spin me out, and now we've just got Boogeyman in front, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get it. We did take that chicane. That's the best we've taken it. We've got to go for it into the last corner, up the inside. We tap him round a little bit and into the wall. Nope. But we are going to get the win here in the first race at Dirt Devil Stadium. 1 and done already. Can't complain with that. Yeah. Got a little bit caught up in a few wrecks at the start, but we did manage to claw it back at the end. A lot of these guys are on the lower end of the C-class spectrum. As you can see, my Gremlin is a little bit souped up, but yeah, we still had to make no mistakes and get the job done, and we just done it on the last corner, so can't complain with that. So let's move on into race number 2. Alright, we have now gone on from the tricky triangle to a proper circuit race here, Fire Rock Raceway, one of the actual first tracks you race on the game when it first came out. Dropped it down to 3 laps now because we are racing on the full circuit. There is a short circuit here, but we don't. That'll be a little bit too quick, so we're going to go straight to the full circuit. Great start off the line as we get round, as these guys already get tangled up down on the inside. We go around the outside, up into 6th place, right behind Slim Reaper, and just ahead of the Sheriff. Now, this is going to be a little bit more tricky. These guys are a little bit more erratic, as you can see there from the leader, who went straight out wide and hit the wall. They're a bit more erratic, as we just tuck underneath the inside and avoid being collected in that accident. And now we're collecting tyres. As we move up into second, we've got Poison Snake directly in front of us. So now we're getting the power down here, and oh, he brake checks us a little bit. I want to try and get down the inside. If the car will hold it, yep, that is now us into the lead of this race. Now, providing we don't mess this up, hopefully have a clean run to the line, but back markers will play a part in this, and dead cars, depending on where they're littered in the circuit. Oh, the car, yep. You have to be a little bit more gung-ho with the handling in this game. You can't race it like you would like F1 or any of the sim racing stuff that you normally see. You have to be a little bit more gung-ho with the handling in Wreckfest. Perfectly fine. You can be a little. It's nice being a little bit chaotic with the driving sometimes. You can have a little bit more fun with it. Although it is a little bit more chaotic when you're racing amongst a whole load of other cars that want to do everything in their power to try and wipe you out. As I've had to jam on the handbrake there and nearly went straight on into the wall, getting that corner completely wrong. And now through into the final corner as we now move on to start the last lap. Pretty quiet race, not going to lie. We've managed to get away pretty much unscathed, only 2 damage. As we take turn 1 and get on the power again, a little bit better through there. Hold the inside line as best we can through here, and then onto the what you might consider the northern loop of this circuit. Hold it, see if we can try and improve on our lap time. I was a little bit reckless with the handling of last time on the last lap. So now, as we cut through into the last section, gone pretty much unchallenged. Like I said, I have got I have put all the other guys on C-Class, but all their cars, as you saw on the screen at the end of the last race, they're not, for whatever reason, they're not upgraded. I think they're all just standard cars, really. I've done a little bit of work on my Gremlin here, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we are going to cross the line and take 2 for 2 here at Fire Rock Raceway. Best lap of 1 minute 1 seconds. Everyone, if we just go down the list, has everyone finished this one? Yep, they're all actually quite sensible here. Very nicely indeed. So, race number 1, race number 2 in the bag, sorry. Let's go through to our next race. Well, it was a bit quiet race last race, but I get a feeling this one's going to change very drastically. The Kingston Raceway figure of 8 layout. Bit of a personal track for me, this one, when this was added to the game. This is actually based off of a track that has unfortunately now closed down, but it was a track that existed in real life, as I completely fluffed the start and get punted up the rear end. It's based off a circuit known as Arena Essex. Like I say, unfortunately it closed down at the end of 2018, but I'm glad that they managed to get it in the game and preserve it this way. So as we start figuring out, as Foul Coyote just didn't like the guy in front and just wiped him out completely. Slam Master gets sideways and we've collected and tripped over each other as he spins around. Foul Coyote tries to go around the outside, but we've got the line here as we head round the first corner, and now he takes a swipe at me, and this is where it gets interesting as cars meet in the crossover and proceed to start wiping each other out. But yeah, quick thing about Arena Essex, it held a oh no, as I just T-boned the guy in front of me, and that stunted our momentum in catching the leader, as now we've got Texas Hound inside us. Yeah, Arena Essex Raceway fortunately closed down in 2018, and oh no, trying to talk about Arena Essex Raceway and it's just immediately gotten me wiped out. One hit, that was all it took to take us out of the race. With our DNF, where did we finish? Oh, dead last, and everyone else was 2 laps down because their cars were crippled. Yeah. Gonna have to restart. So, yeah, first DNF on this run. Very expected. The damage wasn't intense, it was realistic. It was my bad. Better start this time. Hopefully we can avoid ending up on the curb as we spin Ugly Kid around on said curb. Back up into 4th place, and now we're going to get a good run actually. Past all these guys. Block the inside, but we do get pushed wide unfortunately. We will hold on to 2nd, and now we've got Doc Hollywood right here, and hopefully he'll slide wide and we'll squeeze up the inside and take the lead. And now I just got to keep my mouth shut every time I get to this crossover. It's so nerve-wracking. Yeah, Arena Essex was one of the premier banger tracks in the UK. Held its own World Championship for its promotion, which was PRI. Famously associated with 2 teams. Oh no! Oh no! Oh God. Oh no! I've just been picked up and slammed into the barricade. Yeah, we're going to have to reset that one. I was pinned there. Not going to be able to do much with that. But yeah, 2 famous banger racing teams had a rivalry at this circuit. That was the Condoms. Weird team for a banger racing, I know, but that was just the way it is back in the 80s and 90s. And the team that was known as the Suicide Squad. The full name was the Bexley Suicide Squad. It was named so because of the Bexley Mental Health Institute that was not far down the road from where the circuit was. So that was where they got the name from. But yeah, it was host to its own PRI promotion, its own World Championship and British Championships and everything for all classes. And again, get caught on the crossover. We did end up taking another car out of the race. This car's littered everywhere, and I'm down to 36 health. Not good. But yeah, it had its own regulation, like British Championships for banger racing, stock cars, the odd fun race like Reliant Robins and that as well. But its main attraction that was held at the end of towards the end of every year, and it was actually the meeting that the last meeting that was held when this circuit was closed, and that was the event known as the Firecracker. Now, the Firecracker differed because it was quite literally an unlimited event. All the other meetings, British Championship, World Championships and all that for bangers, had like set regulations, so you had to use a specific car, or the engine couldn't be above a certain literage. But the Firecracker event was a truly unlimited contest. You could literally, it was literally banger racing's equivalent of run what you brung. You could people literally turned up in old American station wagon, Pontiac station wagons. There were old limos turning up as well. The British black cabs turned up, all in these wonderful, gorgeous liveries and that. It was literally everyone could just turn up in like the oddest vehicle they could and race it, which made the event really fun. But it's a bit of a, unfortunately, the way the circuit was, they couldn't find the previous owners couldn't find new people to buy out, and unfortunately closed in 2018 and is now waiting to be dug up and demolished for housing estates, which is a shame really. A lot of other banger racing circuits have gone that way in the UK. The main one, the main other one, actually closed down the year before Arena Essex, which was Wimbledon Stadium. Held it was actually held in the capital Wimbledon. That one, but unfortunately, that was home to the World Final for Speedworth. But unfortunately, due to the congestion charge creeping in, the lorries couldn't afford to host it there anymore due to the cost for the lorries getting in, so they had to move it to Ipswich, and then eventually that track met its demise in 2017. So 2 iconic banger racing venues gone one after the other. It's sad that, but I'm glad they actually managed to get Arena Essex into Wreckfest as it is. The track layout is pretty much spot on. Even you couldn't see it on this layout. You'll probably see it in the oval layout, but the pit, the bridge over the where the cars come out onto the track on the first corner. I'll quickly show you. Oh, we just missed it, but there, right there, that bridge is actually over the where the cars come in and out of the pits. So they've actually got the whole thing spot on, even the speedway track in the centre as well, where the speedway bikes race. But that is race number 3 done and dusted. So let us move on to the final, to our. I think we've got time for one more race. Yeah. Did I say race? I meant Total Carnage. We're going to finish off on the Hell Ride circuit to finish off this video. The track, if you look at the map of it, was designed by the boys from Top Gear in a giant inappropriate ding-dong. So let's get on the way then and survive, basically. We'll try and get up the outside of all these guys. They've been pretty well behaved. I wanted to go for the ramp, but Frosty wouldn't let me. We have to skip underneath and go the other way around as we blitz past a lot of the field and straight up into the lead. I'm going to try and avoid wall riding. Oh no, oh no, oh! Yeah, you can't, there's no set way where you can go on this track. You can literally go whichever way you want to in these loop points. But what I'm going to do, because the AI stubbornly refused to wall ride on this map. Oh dear, this is always the gamble when you take this track. You don't know when what's coming the other way. As we just skirt our way round, I am going to try and avoid wall riding as much as possible because the AI point blank refused to do it, and that will just give me even more an unfair advantage that I appear to have already have, because I'm already 10 seconds ahead of the next guy, so everyone is getting crossed up. I am going to keep taking the jump. Oh my lord. I am going to keep using the centre ramp because taking the sideways is a little bit cheesy. Yeah, look at the state of this section right now. Yeah, there's been a lot of people in the walls already, and I'm lapping someone already as well. There's already a car there. There's one on its side. Everyone has been in the walls already. But yeah, I don't want to use the side ramps unless I can help it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Split the difference there. Up in between the last couple of drivers coming over that ramp. But yeah, going down the sides and the wall riding is a little bit cheeky, so I'm going to try and stick to the normal, driving the circuit normally, and also using the jump, providing oh, no one's there, so we have been getting lucky. Oh no, the car bounced and almost pulled me back towards the danger zone. But yeah, driving down the sides of the ramp is a little bit cheesy, so I'm going to use the ramp every time, providing unless of course I end up getting knocked out of the course. So we're just going to spin Frosty out. He's on his last legs. We've gotten out virtually unscathed until I do that and clip the wall. So now over the centre ramp again. We're on to the penultimate lap, and there doesn't appear to be many people left until that moment. I wreck one of the other guys, but I've lost a huge chunk of health. I'm down to 23, and I've lost the front wheel as well. So now I've got 2 laps. I've got 43 seconds to the car behind, but my car is poorly. Look at this. And now there's Frosty coming the other way. He's gonna. Oh, I thought he was going to come for vengeance there. Oh, I need to get the momentum going down the hill. Come on, Gremlin. We go down the hill. Oh dear. This is the caveat with realistic damage on a track like this. You do end up paying the price for it. This is probably not the best idea to be on the ramp. Get off the ramp. Get off the ramp. Oh no! Just as another car was coming through. Psycho Missile is catching me, and I've still got one more lap to do with my car in this state that it's in. I am crawling. I'm literally crawling to the line right now. I've got to stick down to the inside. I've got to try and stick to the line that I know they can't possibly take, which is right. I'm literally hugging the wall. There is only 3 cars left, 2 cars left. Frosty's just DNF'd. He was on low health when I got to him, but now I'm actually gaining time on Psycho Missile. Has he stopped somewhere? I can't see on the map, but we are gaining time. He must be damaged somewhere to the point where he can't drive home. So now, there he is. Oh, he's stuck in that crowd there, right there. You can see him just here. Look. Yeah, he's got no. He's in the same predicament as me. He's got very little health, and he's going to get going too. Oh no, he's chasing me. He's chasing me. Go ahead. I don't want nothing to do with you. I've got a lap on him, so I feel comfortable. But it is literally just 2 3-wheel cars crawling to the line. He's getting away from me. That is understandable. He's in his car is much better suited to me. Oh no, we just lost 3 health getting onto the ramp, and now I think that's from the tyre we just collected. We lost 3 health points getting onto the ramp, but now I'm going to stick to the same side as Psycho Missile. I'm not going to go around meet him in the middle. I don't feel brave enough for that. I want to just get to the end of this race and make it safely. There he goes round. There he goes around the final corner. He's going to start his last lap, and maybe, depending on how he goes, he's going to, if he hits any of the cars like he did the last time, which caused him to lose time. But it doesn't matter, because we're going to crawl our way across the line to win Hellride, just by the skin of our teeth. And Psycho Missile does indeed make it to the end of that race. Everyone else DNF'd on that's the beauty of realistic damage on a track like Hellride. You don't always see the end of the race, and we very nearly didn't as well. So guys, that is going to wrap up this fun little Wreckfest video. I hope you do enjoy it. It's nice just to play this game every so often. I've been playing it like this every time ever since it came out. It's just a fun game to play when you don't want to be when you just want to take your aggressions out on something. You can just jump into Wreckfest and batter other cars around and enjoy just general carnage, because the AI are deliberately dim-witted on this game. They're not the cleverest, and apparently when on the PC version of this game, when you start putting the mods on it, they are even worse. And don't worry, I will be working on that as well. But yeah, let me know, guys, if you want to do if you want me to do any more of these Wreckfest videos, just general clowning around and whatnot, or make a little video series out of it. It's always nice to play. It's always nice just to play a game like this where you can just have fun with it. It's one of the best games I've owned and played ever since. If you just want an in-depth, if you want an in-depth review into Wreckfest, here's an in-depth review. Buy the game. It is a huge amount of fun, even online as well. You do get the old toxic driver online, but a lot of them, they're just general good people driving around on the games. So don't be afraid of that. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you did enjoy it. Do feel free to like this video and share it around. It really does help. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. This is David Clayton of KZR Racing, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.